Welcome to another episode of Basketball Intuition. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about... Today, I want to talk about the Lakers, whether I think if they're competing for a championship, if they're competing for a play-in spot, if they're going to make the playoffs at all. We're going to talk about that today. I want to start with some good things because I have a lot of bad things to say. Gabe Vincent. He's so bad, so bad. My favorite thing about the Lakers this season is the offense. They do pass the ball really well. 12th in assists, 26 per game, 4th in turnovers in the good way, like 4th last in turnovers with 13 a game, which isn't bad at all. That's great. The offense, like I said, it works well with Braun as the point guard. Dalton Connect is shooting well at 41% on 5.5 attempts, 12 points a game. I'm going to talk about him more a little bit later. Austin Reeves is averaging like 20 points. They're shooting 35% as a team from 3 so far on 34 attempts. I'm rocking with it. 10th in offensive rating. The offense is fun. Braun's dicing it up, giving it to whoever's the open man is. AD gets his work, is going to get his 28, 11, and 2 blocks, 35% from 3. So that's what you'll get that most of the time. But there's a lot of weak spots with the Lakers offense, and that's what I want to talk about now. The very first thing, Gabe Vincent. He's so bad. Gabe Vincent is so bad, and I've known it the whole time. I don't understand. From the moment he got that contract, I don't know what the contract is. Don't expect me to just pull out the $12.6 million. He is so bad. Obviously, he's better than I am, but I'm 5'6" and I don't play basketball anymore. Gabe Vincent is getting paid. He got a solid contract. After that Heat run, I'm going to be honest. I knew the whole time that he wasn't going to be great. Because what else has he done? He had one good solid run where he was shooting the ball insane. Okay, Caleb Martin did that. Caleb Martin did that too. But he's been in the league for a couple years, and he's been doing his kind of thing. He wasn't shooting like that, but he was still playing good. But Gabe Vincent, he hadn't barely done anything. So far, Gabe Vincent, 18 minutes a game, 3 points in 18 minutes, 24% from 3. I think it's like 2.5 attempts. I didn't write it down. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. It's like 2.5 attempts, 24%. That's awful. Okay? And I'm not done yet with the guards. D'Angelo Russell, 12.5 points per game, 33% from 3. You can't be serious. D'Angelo Russell, 12.5 points a game. Last year he averaged 18 and it was a bad year. This year, like I said, 12.5 points per game. 0.6 assists. He's not even averaging a full assist, and he's a guard. Okay, great. 2 turnovers a game. D'Lo, he's obviously not like the problem, and he's probably going to get traded. Realistically, he's going to get traded. I'll get to that later. But I just wanted to cover the fact that D'Lo is really bad this season. He had a couple games so far where he's solid and he shoots the ball well. And he drops like 27 from all deep threes, and you're like, whoa, D'Angelo Russell's back. And then the next game he has like 8 points with 4 turnovers, and he shot the ball 15 times. Real quick, I want to say thank you guys for the 100 subscribers. What I want to do to connect with y'all more is I want you to comment your hot take, and the top comment, or the only comment if there is any, I'll talk about it for the first couple minutes of the first segment of the next video, and I want to do that for every video. So if you're here, if you have a take that you want me to talk about, want to hear me talk about, comment it below, and I will talk about it at the beginning of the next video. Now with the trade, we'll get to another good thing. A trade realistically is going to happen for this team. They're rumored with plenty of players that are on the market right now. What they have to offer is D'Lo. I don't even know if Jared Vanderbilt is if you can trade him because he hasn't played in like 3 years, but he's on the roster. And Gabe Vincent. Okay, with the Gabe Vincent contract, the D'Lo contract, you can go get a guy. But what does that guy look like? Kyle Kuzma, he ain't gonna fix nothing. If we're being honest, okay, Kyle Kuzma would help the offense be better. But right now, the offense isn't really the problem. Like I said, they're 10th in offensive rating. He wouldn't be a solution. They need a guy. They really just need a good big, like another good big. Like a 4 or 5 man, can stretch the floor a little bit and rebounds the ball. That's what I'm talking about next. The Lakers are absolutely terrible at rebounding the ball. 27th in rebounds, 25th in offensive and defensive rebounds, 15 opponent second chance points per game, 23rd in the league. They let up points out of rebounds because they don't get the rebounds, they don't box out, and they don't grab any other, right? They don't grab offensive rebounds. 15 opponent second chance points a game, which is 23rd in the league. They don't box out, okay? Teams just get rebounds. That's what they do against the Lakers. They just get rebounds. I have this, here we go. Next thing, opponent points in the paint, okay? The Lakers give up 52 points a game in the paint, which is 26th in the league. But they score 51 points a game in the paint, and that's 9th in the league. So that helps. It evens out a little bit. But still, 26th in opponent points per game is not good. That's very bad. So that's another thing I don't love. The more I talk, the more I'm convincing myself that they're going to be a play-in team. But we'll talk a little bit longer. Hold on. Shout out to my boy Landon, first of all, before I get to the next thing, because he came over and watched a couple Lakers games with me. I appreciate you, bro. I am a person that believes in quality wins. The Lakers right now are 12-7 or 12-9. Yeah, 12-9 right now. I'm going to go through the last 5 or 10 games, and you tell me if any of these wins or losses can point you in a good direction, making you feel like the Lakers are going to do good things for the rest of the season, okay? 80-109 against the Timberwolves, okay? They beat the Jazz. They lost to the Thunder. They crumbled in the last couple minutes. They beat the Spurs. They blew them out. They got blown out by the Suns. They got blown out by the Nuggets. They lost by 1 to the Magic. Beat the Jazz by 6. Beat the awful Pelicans by 5. Beat the Spurs. What I don't like is how close what I want to point out is I don't like how close the games against bad teams are. You shouldn't be beating the Jazz by 6 points and 1 point. You should be beating the Jazz by 20. You shouldn't be beating the Pelicans by 5 points. You should be beating them by 20. But for this team, it's not really an option. They haven't done that all season. I'm looking at games against bad teams where they should have completely blown them out, and I'm only looking at a couple. I'm looking against the Raptors. They beat them by 20. They beat the 76ers by 10. That doesn't really even count. They beat the Spurs by 18. We'll take that. And that's all. Like, that's literally it. Again, I want to shout out Dalton Connect. He's playing great. He's playing above expectations, at least my expectations personally. Like I said earlier, I think 5.5 attempts, 41% from 3, 12 points a game. He gets a lot of elevation on his shots. He's a confident shooter, great catch and shoot guy. The longer he's in the league, the better the shooter he's going to be realistically. He's already shooting the ball well as a rookie, so I can only imagine that it'll go up from here. And I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I don't have anything else to say about the Lakers. I already turned into them enough. I'm going to wrap it up here. I've said enough. Lakers fans are probably already upset with me. Whatever. I don't care. If you made it to the end, I appreciate you. I love you. Again, thank you guys for the 100 subscribers. More videos will keep coming out this winter. It'll be a lot this December and January, hopefully. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.